Currency, yeah. Uh, what's happening, fam? LAR movement still moving. Book entitled "Lessons from a Non-Custodial Father." Amazon Kindle Create Space. Why women are sexual objects. A lot of times women are used as sexual objects, and a lot of times men are blamed for using women as sexual objects, and there are valid reasons for that. But I'm gonna get into a male point of view of why women are sexual objects. And some of the reasons are very just you know what? I'm not going to explain that part. Women were um, married off in history. They didn't get a chance to choose the men that they were gonna marry or have children with. They were, had a dowry. I'm sorry, dowry. Dowry. Country. I'm country. But because of that, they had lack of choice, and I think sometimes those older generations or older parents had a better eye for what their daughters needed than they do now. Sometimes they didn't, but because of that, in America and Western society, you would say, women began to be able to choose who they are attracted to, who they want to be with, who they want to marry. And women's choice and choices that women have made them sexual objects. What do I mean by that? Is women's choices aren't consistent. Women's choices are very inconsistent. And a lot of women will sell themselves, to the highest bidder. Like you look at a person in history who was sold into slavery, like they didn't that wasn't what they were trying to do with their lives. Somebody imposed their belief systems, their will, and their torture onto other people for profit. Now, people fought for their freedom. People ran away. People lived their lifetimes as slaves. But you never saw a slave get away and then run to sell themselves back into slavery. Didn't happen. And because that wasn't their situation. And what I see with women is female standards are so wishy-washy that women will do the complete opposite of what they say they want because of money. And for that cause alone, you stop being a person of character, integrity, who has standards and morals and ethics, and start being an opportunist, going to the highest bidder for the highest dollar amount. Which, if you don't have any, if you can't say no because of money, then you can be bought. And if you can be purchased, what are you selling? And normally women are selling their sexuality. So, you know, that's a part of the reason why women are sexual objects. Because a woman will tell you she likes uh, tall men, but if she meets a short man that's rich, all of a sudden she likes him. And this is the difference between men and women. Like, it's not what women look at as a man selling out and what men look at as a man selling out. When you put a woman to it, it's, oh, she's a smart opportunist. No, because if your standards are for sale, then you get what you get. If your attraction is for sale, you get what you get. That's why I said, you say you like tall men, but you date a short man if he's rich. You say you like men who are in shape, but you date a man who's out of shape because he's rich. Uh, you say you want a man that treats you like a queen, but you will accept a man who treats you like crap if he's rich and can spend money on you and chooses to spend money on you. So a lot of these situations that go on over and over again are because you sold yourself out. And a lot of times, from a male perspective, you women don't want to admit that you're prostituting yourselves. And prostitutes sell sex, and prostitutes are sexual objects because all prostitutes bring to the table for a purchase is their sexuality. And the reason I say that is because these modern day women are not, they're putting their sexuality out on Front Street. They're advertising their sexuality. You get on any social media site, women are advertising their sexuality. They don't everything these women advertise of themselves that they bring to men is all sex. You don't see women advertising their intellect to men. You don't see women advertising the favor that a good woman could bring into their life to men. You don't see women advertising the way they take care of children or the way they would take care of children if they had children with a man to men. You see women advertising sex to men. You don't see these women cooking. You don't see these women cleaning. You don't see these women advertise any um, skill. you know. And then you wonder why guys look at women just as sex. Because what women are putting out to the world is that that's all they can bring to the table. And then on the opposite side of that coin is why you need to respect me. I'm more than just my body. Well, you got to prove it. Because when you're out here selling sexuality and you're exploiting your sexuality and you are benefiting off of using your sexuality, then we're not talking about your intellect. We're not talking about your character. We're not talking about your integrity, because you're not that's not your game. You know, that's the that's not what you say no to. That's how we know the difference between good women and these thoughts out here, because it's so few good women, because women have integrity. It's so many women say, look, this is the type of person that I like, and it doesn't change. It doesn't change because of money. It doesn't change because of fashion. It doesn't change because our friends or family say, nah, that's not. I don't like that. They have a sense of self, and the women that have a sense of self, they make their decisions about their interactions with men based on their sense of self. It doesn't change. They're consistent. Like men say, we like fine women. We're not gonna date like we don't. We're not. You don't see men dating elderly women or older women because they got money. You're not gonna see one man, whether he's rich or poor, say, you know what? I never liked Oprah, but she got money though. I get with her because she got money though. Yeah. Betty White, she got money though. See, that's not something men do, but that's a norm behavior with women. Why is she with that old man? Why are you gonna ask that stupid question? Why is she with that dude? Why are you gonna ask that stupid question? You know, what does he see in her? All he sees in her is the same thing that she brings to the table. It's sex. Screw it. And she's not bringing anything else to the table, and y'all know it. And y'all know all he wants out of her is sex, right? Because he'll be surprised if she's more than that. Like, damn, I done slipped up and found something good, you know. Plus, even when women are competing for men, the competition is based on who's more appealing sexually, who's more attractive, whose body is better, whose quote unquote sex will be better, who's willing to do more in bed. I'm just saying. We out.